That weekend forecast does turn decisively colder as we drop back into the upper 20s Saturday and Sunday, and wind chills both mornings. Going to be back into the single digits, even close to 0 degrees. We'll have more on that and some of your weekend events coming up in just a few moments. Downtown Toledo, there's that one little break at the cloud cover that we saw just moments ago, but generally some thicker clouds rolling over the area. May get a few breaks tonight, but also a couple flurries that will still be possible. How about these winds, though? Southwest winds, 20 miles per hour, putting our wind chills upper teens and lower 20s. And we've got snow that is occurring right now across much of the Great Lakes region, including some crippling lake effect snow. And this is just getting ready to ramp up as it moves toward upstate New York to western New York. You're going to hear more with meteorologist John Birchfield coming up in just a little bit. But there are lake effect snow warnings in and around Buffalo, New York, where they're going to be measuring the snowfall in feet. Now, do you get some reports in northern Ohio? We're looking more so over toward Ashtabula and Lake County of up to 17 inches of snow. That occurred last night and into this morning. And there's just a few flurries as close to our area out towards Sandusky, Bellevue, and Norwalk. This is east of Port Clinton and Fremont. And little, if any, of that flurry activity here in the Toledo metro. But just off to our north and west, we still may tap into a few snowflakes coming off of Lake Michigan, where they're getting heavier accumulating snow, and some of those snowflakes will continue to drift toward us tonight and into tomorrow. No accumulation going to be expected. Upper 20s to near the low 30s. It is a cold and brisk evening and hard to imagine. It's just going to get even colder as we get into the weekend as a chilly air spills into the region. And this is the weekend really kicks off the holiday season for many areas. Let's send it over to meteorologist John Birchfield. And John, I'm thinking I'm almost to the holiday mood, and this weekend with the cold weather, hot chocolate, and events outdoors, probably going to be there by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday. What's the outlook?
Yeah, Chris, certainly going to feel a lot like Christmas this weekend. Temperatures will be the coldest we have felt since last February. Looking at Friday night for Toledo, zoo lights before Christmas. Bundle up. The temperature will be in the 20s, but the feels like is going to be in the teens due to that harsh west wind. Looking at Saturday morning for the BG holiday parade, temperatures barely hitting the lower 20s, but of course the wind chill still going to be a factor through the weekend, and some last minute raking on Sunday. Temperatures closer to 30 with a little more sunshine to cap off the weekend. Now, this is far from usual. Our typical high for this time in mid-November is actually 50 degrees, a far cry from that. Hard to imagine how warm November started off versus what we are forecasting into the weekend. Last time we felt temperatures like this is mid-March. That was our last temp below 20 degrees, and we're going to go well below that. Let's fast forward into the hour-by-hour wind chill forecast. Friday night out at the Toledo Zoo, it'll feel like it is in the teens. And let's set the clock into motion, previewing your Saturday morning. Wind chills in the single digits north and west of the Toledo metro could dip down close to 0. Now, of course, the cold here, just one sign of winter. The snow out east is certainly remarkable as the lake effect snow machine poised to bring Buffalo several feet of snow. Now, this is just through early Sunday morning. Bills Stadium seeing 2 feet of snow. Now, that's just about half of the total accumulation through the weekend. This system could be historic, dumping as much as 4 to 6 feet of snow accumulation, and with those wind gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour, near blizzard conditions are expected with that wind right along the fetch of the lake, and that produces significant lake effect snowfall, especially when the lake temp is still warm. And Chris, thankfully no accumulations for us, but the temperatures will feel like winter.
John, put this in perspective, right? Toledo averages 37 inches of snow for the entire season.
For the entire season, and they're going to get it in one go. And this won't be the last of the snow for Buffalo either. I'm sure they're going to have their hands full with shoveling and snow plowing this winter.
It could be a long winter for them. They're going to get some snowfall rates, could reach 3 to 4 inches per hour, John.
Yeah, that's certainly impressive, and we'll see if that forecast pans out. It'll be interesting to watch.
I'll take our side of Lake Erie over their side of Lake Erie here anytime. All right, your Friday forecast, we're looking near 30 degrees. We'll get a few snowflakes, a couple flurries that will be possible tomorrow afternoon. It is going to be cold and breezy. Look for those west winds tomorrow, 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting up to 30. And if we're talking lights before Christmas at the Toledo Zoo, as John showed you, mid-20s, mostly cloudy skies, an isolated flurry or two, and would love to see you out at the Toledo Zoo tomorrow evening to kick off the annual tradition into the upcoming weekend. Flurries going to be possible into Saturday, upper 20s. A better chance of those flurries or snow showers is going to be late Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. Sunday looking dry, a little bit brighter, but cold, upper 20s on Sunday. And early next week does turn nicer, warmer, and brighter. Monday back into the lower 40s. Tuesday, we reach into the upper 40s and right around 50 as we get into Wednesday. Busy travel day leading up to Thanksgiving. Our weather is looking great. A few changes toward Thanksgiving. It does appear the breeze turns cooler. Likely highs in the 40s, and rain chances may hold off till late in the day, Thursday and into Friday.